Welcome back to the Red Wings Report with Strings and Pucks. This is Jeremy Laura. Detroit's win streak's been broken by the Buffalo Sabres. The Wings fell last night 4-2. It was a really bad start. It was a road game, and the team just looked slow. They weren't ready for Buffalo. Again, early in the season, it's not something you're going to be overly concerned about. The kids are going to need to learn how to deal with this. Luckily, they immediately have a chance with the New York Islanders to try to kind of set things right, try to have a bounce back. Expect Detroit to come out a lot hungrier against the Islanders, and of course, Michael Brandsegg-Nygard still looking for his first goal, and this seems like it could be an opportunity for him to score. So obviously the caption, looking at Kasper and Michael Brandsegg-Nygard, I made a couple of notes on the two and just wanted to go over that. So I'll start with Kasper first. Kasper, you remember last year, he ended up getting called up very early in the year. He sticks with the team. He ends up with 19 goals last year. 17 of those 19 goals were scored after the coaching change, after Christmas. At the time, I'm thinking, okay, it's just he was being used differently. He was consistently on Larkin's line. He then consistently became center for Kane and DeBrincat. 1 goal, 0 assists through 7 games for Kasper. He's getting obviously plenty of minutes. He's getting 15, 18 a night on average. But he's only recorded 7 shots on net. If you go to his stats over on NHL.com, he's literally getting 1 shot on goal per game. That's got to change. He's going to have to put the puck on net more. But to Kasper's credit, he's always involved, right? He's in every situation. He's all over the ice. He's a two-way center. The goals are going to come. And based on last year, this is a guy who will score in bunches. DeBrincat hasn't scored a goal yet either, but he's right at that point per game pace with assists, and I'm not concerned about DeBrincat either. It's just a slow start. But Kasper, just really interesting, looking to get on the board. Still doesn't have his first assist, just the 1 goal, but obviously he'll start jumping anytime. Line it up with last year. Just a very slow start to the goal scoring for him. Only 2 goals up until Christmas. And then afterward, knocks in 17. He goes to the Worlds, 4 Nations, and he kind of catches on fire. And I doubt Kasper's in his own head about it. Seems like a really mature young guy. He'll get it. I'm really not concerned, but just noteworthy that only 1 goal and no assists through 7 at this point. Michael Brandsegg-Nygard. This feels like an office pull at this point. So he's heading into game number 8. No goals and no assists. He's one of only 3 players on the team now with no points on the board. Really surprised that he's struggling to put any points on at all, but look at his last year. In Skellefteå, he only had 5 goals and 6 assists in 42 games. I remember seeing his numbers before he came to North America thinking that this was really problematic. For whatever reason, last year, just his scoring was just non-existent while he's learning the game. Comes over to North America, plays 2 regular season games in Grand Rapids, no goals, no assists. Game 2 against Texas for the Griffins, Brandsegg-Nygard, he comes alive. I don't know if this is just a slow start because he's getting good minutes. He played 11:02 in Buffalo, but he's averaging 13:20. Brandsegg-Nygard is really close to 2 shots a game right now. He has 13 shots in 7 games. So he's putting the puck on net almost 2-1 over Kasper. It's just not going in at this point. And again, I don't know if this is someone who's going to struggle early on, because remember, in the preseason, He was tied for league lead in goals scored in the preseason, but once the regular season kicked in, it just seems like he's frozen up a little bit. This Islanders game could be a big opportunity for him. The team, I expect them to go out much harder against the Isles after yesterday's game, where Gibson kind of helped keep them alive for 2 periods. And when the team finally kicked in, because they ended up getting 29 shots on net, they had a much stronger third period, but it was too little too late. So I'm expecting them to start against the Islanders more like what they finished in Buffalo. And I think this is a good game for Brandsegg-Nygard to get on the board. But right now, Kasper and MBN, they just aren't able to put any points on the board. Kasper has a single goal, no assists. MBN, no goals, no assists. Both are getting good minutes. But this is where I'd love you to chime in. There are guys who just have slow starts offensively. Again, Kasper last year, 17 of those 19 goals come after Christmas. Really hoping to see Kasper eclipse 25 goals this year. Brandsegg-Nygard, first year in the league, really would love to see him hit 20. So again, it's a slow start. Is there any concern? Brandsegg-Nygard's 3 games away now from burning that entry-level deal year. So these are big games coming up for him personally. And the sooner he gets on the board, the sooner he can stop thinking about it. But again, let me know what you think in the comments. We'll see if they can turn it around tonight. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you after the Wings meet the Islanders, and hopefully we're talking about a win.